Jeez. I think the American people are going to be shocked, astonished, and appalled by what we will report to them about the failures by the Secret Service in this assassination attempt on the former president. But I think they also ought to be appalled and astonished by the failure of the Department of Homeland Security to be more forthcoming, to be as candid and frank as it should be to them in terms of providing information. And we are going to absolutely insist on the truth and the whole truth.
Yeah. He hasn't been that shaken since his time in Vietnam. I am curious, what is this horrifying truth? Keep in mind that Blumenthal made those comments before the second attempt on Trump's life, which of course will not be the last one. Joining me now, the Coach Tommy Tuberville, Republican Senator, great state of Alabama. Coach, count me as being extremely suspicious that Dick Blumenthal would be talking about any level of failure in the government. Democrats worship the government. What's the game here? What's going on?
Well, Jesse, there's no sense of urgency up here. I'll tell you that. This amazes me. You know, we've had a president that's been targeted twice for an assassination attempt, and you would think that people would be jumping over themselves trying to find a way to figure out how we can keep this guy safe for the next 48 days. Because, as you said, there's going to be another attempt some way, somehow. And people don't understand President Trump. He's a different candidate. He's a different president. He actually works. He never sleeps. He's got more energy than anybody I've ever been around. He works 14, 18 hours a day. He wants to go out to all these rallies. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate that they're mischaracterizing him.
Coach, can you explain, because you're the one there, you're the one trying to get answers, can you explain what we're seeing? Because everyone's complaining about slow rolling it, the incompetence you just mentioned, there's no sense of urgency. If you're somebody like me who believes there are very evil, probably murderous people in our federal government, it looks extremely suspicious, but it might be incompetence. I haven't ruled out the fact. Look, Dick Blumenthal's there. Maybe they're just all morons. Is this nefarious? Are these people just idiots? What's going on?
Well, there's a combination of everything, Jesse. It's just unfortunate that we're having to deal with this because, as you said, that when the Democrats are in charge, and they have been for the last 3.5 years, they've created a lot of firsts in our country. First in massive immigration, massive crime, massive debt, you name it, they've created it. They've been number one. They've been wanting to be. And now we've had an assassination attempt of a former president and then another one, and there's no sense of urgency. We need answers. We need help. We need the SEALs. We need the Rangers. We need everybody out there helping Donald Trump to be able to get out of his basement, because the Democrats don't want to leave their basement. They don't want to campaign. They're going to just live off whatever they try to do to get elected. But President Trump wants to get out amongst the people and go out and talk to the people, tell them, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I think they want to keep him inside, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, no matter what they do, he's going to go out and continue to work.
Coach, obviously the rhetoric, it doesn't matter how much we yell and scream about it. Rhetoric like this is obviously going to continue.
What is the greatest national security threat to the United States? It's Donald Trump.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Donald Trump cannot be president again. He's an existential threat to democracy.
Look, are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes.
We have to defeat a person who is a threat to our democracy of the kind that we have not seen.
Trump is an enemy of the United States.
Having Trump not only have had the codes, but now having the classified information for Americans and being able to put that out and share it in his resort with anyone and everyone who comes through should be terrifying to all Americans, and he needs to be stopped.
MAGA in general, they are threats to us domestically.
He is destructive to our democracy, and he has to be eliminated.
Coach, if I use language like that repeatedly against someone who keeps getting assassination attempts, I would take a long, hard moment and look in the mirror about my rhetoric and how it's prompting the nut jobs in my base. But obviously these people don't consider that, or is it that they want him hurt?
Well, first of all, if you look in Webster's dictionary up here under the word idiot, that's who you'd find, all those people. They have no common sense whatsoever. And look at our country, $36 trillion in debt, and these people think they're doing a great job, and they're blaming it on Donald Trump. How about looking in the damn mirror? Because that's exactly what they need to do. These people have no sense of urgency, no sense of business sense. They can't run any organization. Our military is going to hell in a handbasket. And everything up here has been compromised since they've been in office. And then we got this lady that they put in to run for president of the United States, and she's worse than the rest of them. I don't understand it, Jesse. I really don't.
Yeah, let's talk about the military, Coach, because you've been as good as you can possibly be on this subject, trying to get the filth out of the military. But as NATO, obviously America is part of this, is authorizing long-range missile strikes inside the heartland of the largest nuclear power on Earth, the United States Navy is launching its first gender-neutral submarine. How rotted is our military right now?
Oh, if it doesn't have DEI in it, they don't want to have anything to do with it. This is not an equal opportunity job. When you're in the military, when you're in law enforcement, we're in the Secret Service. It has nothing to do with equal opportunity. How about being the best you can be? What our motto used to be in the military: be the best you can be. And if you're not, you don't make it. We don't push anybody anymore. We don't train anybody to the best. We don't take anything for meritocracy anymore. It is absolutely a disaster. And I'm telling you, if we couldn't fight one war right now against Mexico, much less against Russia or China or any of these other countries. I'm on Armed Services Committee, and our recruiting is down. I don't know where they expect to get people to fight a war, because they are absolutely running people away from the military, not to the military.
Oh, it's freaking horrible. Okay, let's switch gears again here. Spending bill. Obviously, we're going to get yet another massive spending bill without a penny in cuts, as if the debt crisis isn't just about, well, pretty much at our doorstep now. Are we going to get anything at all in the spending bill for the first time in human history?
No, they're going to kick the can down the road. It'll be the CR will pass. We'll continue to go by former spending budgets. And then at the end of the day, we'll have an omnibus in December, and they'll put everything in there but the kitchen sink and everything in there that doesn't make any difference. They're not going to help the taxpayers. They just want to spend their money. And again, we're printing, Jesse, $80,000 a second right now, to keep this country going. We're so deep in a recession, people don't realize it, but they've been in a recession since they took office, but they don't know how to put a meaning in the dictionary to a recession. I'm just been appalled by how this government is being run from top to bottom.
Coach, finally, I am hearing some rumors that are much more than rumors. My people are telling me that John Cornyn is the leader in the clubhouse right now to replace Mitch McConnell as leading the GOP Senate. I don't know where your allegiances lie or who you're voting for. We haven't talked about this off air, but I'm not sure that we could pick anybody more bad and damaging to anything good on the right than John Cornyn. Is there another candidate possible at all, or are we just aimed for another 10 years of this idiocy?
Well, what we're trying to do is push the elections off. For some reason, in the past, they've turned around the day or two after the election. They bring in the new senators, but they go ahead and have a leadership vote. And we should wait until in January till everybody kind of sits down, gets over the election one way or the other, and think about it. I don't think that, I don't know where John's at on it. I know he's been running hard. He's been in my office talking to me. You also got John Thune running. You got several other people that are thinking about running. But at the end of the day, you're exactly right. We cannot continue down this path of the same type of leadership. Somebody has got to make a move to change the way we do things around here, even as a Republican. We can't continue down this path of spending $3, $4, $5 trillion more than we bring in our kids and grandkids, it's over for them, any kind of future.
I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.